Alright guys, thanks for tuning into iCup TV, and this will be the series, the 2v2 series between 7X Inactive, week 1 of the 2v2 series between 7X Inactive team versus the Reps Russian Funds Pro Gaming team, or Reps is what I like to call them. So, competing for 7X Inactive team, it will be 7X's Pofigu, I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, Pofigu. What's that again? Pofigu. I'm gonna call him Po. So Po is gonna be your Terran or White Terran. So and the map will be Python as well if you guys are running. And then for the Blue Zerg spawning at the south clock in the bottom, it will be 7X's JustIce. So oddly enough, that will be awesome. And competing for Reps, it will be our Teal Terran. It will be defi. And also competing for Reps, it will be Plumbum. So we've seen Plumbum. He's a pretty good Zerg player. I've only casted up to game number 1 because game number 2, I don't have enough time, so I went to the 2v2 series. So if you guys didn't know, there is a one 2v2 series per matchup or per series in iCup Team League. Clan League, excuse me. So that should be pretty interesting. This is my first 2v2 cast, so please bear with me. I don't know how 2v2 plays out. I know there's some kind of cheese, but I know I'm coming from 1v1, but we're seeing a 12 pool. That's nothing really new here. I know 2v2 is very aggressive, and I'll be interested how it's gonna play out. 2v2, 1v1, is interesting, but 2v2 has its own little unique playstyle to it. So, and there's gonna be a lot more aggression going on. So I'll be interested how teamwork's gonna play out in this. And we're gonna be seeing speedling opening for both players right here. Definitely not. I mean, that's probably standard opening for 2v2. You want to kind of cheese out your opponent. That tends to be how 2v2 works out in both StarCraft 2 and Brood War. And I've always done team games with my friends, and it's always end up resulting in rushing. Rushing is cheesing, in my opinion, I guess. Well, I don't even know. I hesitate to say that, but yeah. So what we're seeing right here is seeing JustIce. It's actually kind of looks like an ice color, but spawning pool is finishing for both JustIce and Plumbum, but Plumbum's slightly ahead in the ling and getting his lings out quietly faster. And Python's a pretty big map. Just to quickly sum up the map real quick, it's not like top left, top right. You kind of have close spawns to each other. And it makes it interesting games because if you get close positioning on one of these maps, it makes close by air pretty interesting. It makes it kind of the flush distance a little bit smaller. But we will have lings be going to Ice's base here. I'm going to call him Ice for right now. We'll be going down to Ice's base right here. So I'll be interested. Will this do enough damage though? I don't think it will. But he will have an SCV. No. Yeah, SCV is going to be getting in there as well. And just softening up those links here. Not getting the perfect arc right here, but will there be enough though? Trying to micro the best as he can, but while microing, he's getting more hits off surprisingly. And I think, what's happening right here. I think Plumbum's doing pretty effective right here. And there's so much to go on. Getting quick layer for both. So it's kind of like a ZVZ by its own right over here on the south part of this map. But I think yeah, it looks like he'll be okay for right now. We'll be continuing to bring down more units over here, but these links are weak. So if he engages, that link will eventually fall down. But we'll be getting up his macro hatch compared to the macro hatch is non-existent right now for Plumbum right here, but I think this is going to be enough links here. We'll be even bringing in a Marine in here, which is going to make that push even that much more effective. Happening over here, he's going to be getting his own quick factory here. I don't know what, Poe is doing over here. He's getting early armory. He's just letting his opponent completely get so much damage. Drones are starting to fall down as well here. And finally getting 2 more lings out here, but he's taking some damage here. He's trying to get the a quick spider, I guess, or trying to go for, I don't know what's with the layer timing. That might have played a big difference. Might have been able to get speed out, but keep in mind though, he's only has 1 base. He does have his layer up. He does have enough for a spire, which should be going down right about now. At the same time though, that is for Plumbum is getting up his spire right now. Coming up at defi, he's getting up Starkport. Oddly enough though, his 1v1 is Protoss. Or he was just smurfing or whatever, I don't really know, or goofing around, but he is a Terran player, I guess. We'll be getting up that. He's also, excuse me. But, thankfully, though, Poe is bringing in units here to help defend. Ice right here, and defi is getting up his starport up now. I don't know what this would entail. It could be... I don't even know. I don't even know what he would want to go. He could go Valkyrie, maybe? I honestly don't know. Maybe Cloaked Wraith could be an option, though. I mean, if no, we're getting dropship play coming up as well, so... Where's his army, though? Defi doesn't have, like, any attacking units, though. Might be going for Vulture drop. No, Goliath drop, maybe? He has up to 3 factories, so Terran's still going up factory, though. And I guess Goliath are quick up in TVZ versus TVZ, or TZ versus TZ, I guess would be how you would say it in TV2. But, you know, still one basing for the Zerg, for both Zerg. No one's taking expand yet. Ice is finally getting up his Spire, just done, but at the same time, he's just starting up his own Muta, so really not being that far delayed compared to his other Zerg counterpart. Plumbum's just starting up his Muta. Right now, coming out of, Poe, we're seeing 3 factories, consistent Goliath production, mass Goliath, actually, and coming out of defi, we're seeing same thing, except we have a dropship. So, I don't know what the drop is. He's going for a Goliath drop. I mean, I don't know what it could do, but... Hey! He's gonna go for it, Finally getting this macro hatch as well, so a lot of one basing is coming out of both these players, all 4 players, excuse me, coming out of this as well, coming out defi's, no more drop ships or anything, so just consistent, Goliath production here, and we're also seeing armory, +1 is coming up as well. No +1 coming out of Poe right here as well, and for Ice right here, Goliath are coming in right here, you know, proving to be kind of annoying right here as well here, but Ice does have a couple of Muta, which are getting sniped off by defi's Goliath, and getting sniped off by, excuse me, what Plumbum's Mutas are, but this Goliath should eventually fall from Ice's Lings right here as well. And crazy unit compositions, and, you know, 1v1, you never see this here. The Goliath are there to deal with the Muta, and the Lings are able to clean up the Goliath, I guess, is what the interesting thing is. I mean, I wouldn't even want to know what late game 2v2 or what late game TZ versus TZ would be. I really wouldn't know what the heck that would even end up looking like. But yeah, we're seeing Goliath, Ling, Muta for both players. That's what we're seeing right now. That's what we're seeing mirror matchup right now, I guess is what you could call it. In this series, in this game number 1, so I'll be interested. You know, Edge though, I'd give it to defi right now. He's an A-. He knows how to play, and you know, I don't know for sure if Plumbum is his 2v2 partner. Plumbum, you know, he hasn't shown he's really done, you know, a good amount of 2v2. But at the same time, that is a lot of Goliath coming from Poe right here. Will be enough damage, though. There is no +1 right here, but there is, you know, Sunkens and Goliath right there. Without Spider-Mines, though, and a couple Lings here, it's going to be very hard to push up this ramp. But Goliath are very effective at the same time, though. Ice, on the other hand, has yet to expand as well. Consistent Muta production right here. Kind of like both Zergs are kind of doing what ZBZ style in 1v1 looks like a lot. And +1 is yet to finish for defi right now, getting Siege mode as well, so it looks like we're going to be seeing Siege coming up as well, and it looks like defi's going to be looking to expand here at the same time here, and are we seeing, nope, no run by or anything, tight walls coming out of defi as well right there, and Goliath are going to be making their way over to defi's base there, because as he realizes that defi doesn't have much. Defi's been teching this entire game here, and he's going for another drop though. Did he do a lot of damage to Ice though? I'm not quite sure though. We'll be getting a +1 air carapace as well for Ice. And also defi has been expanding over here. Looks like he's gonna be getting a little greedy to try to double expand on this map here. And interestingly enough though, you have to like you lift it off there. Must have done something, or I'm surprised he didn't put a CC down there earlier. He probably could have gone away with that, but is susceptible to Muta though, as you could just kind of run through here. But does he know about that base yet? Oh no, that's Plumbum's Muta right there. And this arm is looking pretty big right here of just mass Goliath with like a Ling, 2 Lings. You know, I really can't tell you what Ice has been doing most of this game right here. I don't know what the pinging is for, but it looks like he's wanting to expand over there as well. And no talking right now either from either player right now. I'm surprised by that. Might be using Skype to converse or whatever, whatever they feel like doing here. Also, you know, it's interesting. Is he getting +1 yet? No +1 yet. Is that damage? Like 4 damage? I don't know why. But defi is... The longer he's off this 2-base, getting up also range on his Goliath. Are we getting range as well? He may have already gotten his range, I don't know. I'm not sure if Poe has range yet, but his Poe's natural expansion is about to finish around 10 minutes, which is standard, standard pretty much, I guess 10-minute expansion time within 2v2 is what it is. Now, this is completely interesting. This might have been what Brood War might have looked like, 5 years back when people didn't expand nearly as much. It's kind of cool seeing this for sure right here, but it's still not really much happening over here. Defi doesn't have. I mean, we're looking at Defi 71 supply, but that's gonna be mainly SCVs at this point in time. Ice is also. I mean, Poe has his own expand over here as well, and but Scourge did see that base though. But it looks like they're on top of that and should have Muta in position to deal with any kind of drop play or anything like that. So not bad at all. But Defi will be taking a third though. But Ling's gonna try to stop that. But will he be able to get in here in time though? Defi doesn't have much here, and that's gonna be mass Muta. But Muta get countered by Poe's Goliath here. Now, will this be enough though? I don't think it will be. And going in with Muta is definitely not going to be the right, decision choice right here. But I'm taking the fact there is Siege Woods on the high ground though, so he's in a better position to deal with this right here. Will there be enough though? But that's a lot of missiles going on the Muta right here. Oh my goodness gracious, but he can't get a high ground vision right here. He doesn't have combat, I don't think. No, he doesn't have an academy or anything right here. Now, will this be enough though? He's kind of lost a lot of his Goliath so far though. He's trying to go up here, but there's a lot of Muta action, Goliath on Goliath action right here. Trying to go for the tanks here, but Poe's Goliath arms have really whittled down here. Going right up top the Goliath here. I'm not really sure if that's a smart move here. And I think the computer on the high ground, they're not doing nearly as much damage against that. But there's so much stuff happening on the screen right now. But I think Poe is going to be able to, eventually do some damage here. No, it doesn't look like that at all. Maybe I take that back. Poe's actually getting pushed back here. Now Lings are getting in the action here. And Ice and Muta are going to eventually, get back here. Now, will this be enough though? Will they both macro up behind this or what? I don't really know. And Poe is trying to bring in tanks here, and Ice is trying to bring in more Muta, but that push did get, pretty much counter back off. And I think really what happened was the tanks in the back just started shelling away after Goliath right there. +1 proving to be that much more effective. That's an extra 5 damage for the shock cannon from the tank right there. We'll snipe off Ice's Overlord here, and Muta Harass is starting to commence over on Ice's natural here. And no, even though GG, Poe just left the game straight up, and Ice has left the game as well there, and pretty hectic game here. And again, my analytical skills aren't the greatest as of yet. I mean, for 1v1, I'm still, still trying that out. But for 2v2, I guess the one thing I did see, was that big engagement. And sometimes you win, you win the big engagement. And I think, what hurt him was he didn't go in with Ice to kill off the tanks. If he was able to get it with the Muta, kill off the tanks right away, and then use the Goliath, I think he could have, that game might have looked completely different. We might have seen Defi GG out, Defi and Plumbum. But regardless, we'll be going to game number 2 now. We'll have to see if 7X inactive team will be able to make a win from this and go on to game number 3. If that's going to be the case though, 2v2 is fun to cast, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace.